Hey guys, what's up? Chaps here with Jess and Schwartz, and the Microsoft briefing basically just ended about an hour ago. So we're gonna go through and talk about all of the gear stuff that was announced at E3 this year, or I guess so far. And just note that we haven't really had time to go through and digest everything, so more news might be coming out after the time that we record this video, but we're gonna try and just give our reactions and hit on all the stuff that's been covered so far. You guys ready? Alright. To start off, the game is launching September 10th, which coincides with the rumor that, or leak, I guess, that went out quite a while back.
That's not fall, though.
Yeah, that's not fall like all the advertisements say. You do get it 4 days early, so September 6th. If you're in Game Pass Ultimate, I don't think it's the standard Game Pass. What, 5?
5th, September 5th.
5th?
Yeah.
Really?
That's what the pre-order says.
Interesting. I thought it was 4 days early.
It says 5th. Available on September 5th. At 8 p.m. Sorry, 8 p.m.
Interesting. Wow, that's even worse for me. So, I'm going to be in New York on vacation that week.
Your timing sucks.
Yeah, I might drive home early. But yeah, so if you get the Ultimate Edition, which we'll get into in a minute, or if you have Game Pass Ultimate, you can play it early. So it is on Game Pass. I don't think that you can get it early if you're just in regular Game Pass. And if you get the Standard Edition, you don't get it early either. For editions of the game, Jess, I know you saw a little bit. Schwartz, have you seen anything about the special editions yet?
No, I did not.
All right.
I thought they were going to be at E3, but no.
Yeah, I thought they'd show them too. But so there's the standard $60 edition. There's an $80 version, which comes with a couple like boosters and
There's a Vector Lancer weapon skin. There's a 30-day bonus. There's a 7-day bonus. If you play by September... Oh, wait. And there's also an Ultimate Edition character pack. And then if you play by September 15th, no matter what edition you have, you'll get the Terminator Dark Fate character pack, which is weird to me.
Yeah.
But, sponsors.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm not going to be going for the $80 pack.
That does not seem like a $20 value.
No, I mean, they'll make it seem like a $20 value with, but you get this many skins and this many boosters. And I'm like, I don't care if I get that stuff.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the Ultimate Edition character pack is, but none of that other stuff really appeals to me.
Yeah, me neither. And then normally they have like that $80 version, then about a $150 version. But no, this time it's $260 for their big edition. It comes with a bunch of things that I don't really care about. Jess can probably read them off. But then the big one is it comes with a quadcopter, or I guess drone, that's shaped like Jack. And so you can fly Jack around, which is kind of cool. But
I have been waiting for like a Jack statue, and I mean this is cool, but I don't want a flying Jack. I wanted a Jack statue.
The fact that it's a quadcopter, so it's got like all the props around it, just takes away from the fact that it's Jack.
Distracting. Sorry, I'm trying to find. There's like so much to look through.
Yeah.
Oh, there's also, I think there's a steelbook in that. There's some sort of like DB patch. There's a DB booklet. It's got a whole thing. It comes in like a case. God, I know I've seen it somewhere.
Yeah, in the Ultimate Edition of the game, you can get digitally or physically, and if you get the physical one, it comes with some stickers and a steelbook. But I'm getting digital. Especially,
digital for sure.
Especially with the announcements for xCloud, being that that's like free if you have an Xbox One basically for your games. So like, yeah, definitely go digital. Let's hit some of the smaller topics, I guess. So, versus multiplayer, it's being revealed in E-League mid-July. July 17th, there's going to be a multiplayer beta showing off the arcade mode.
It's a new competitive mode.
Yeah, it's not like campaign arcade mode, but like a new competitive mode called arcade. So I'm curious what that is. Horde will be playable at Gamescom, it sounds like. Um, we don't really have any other information about that yet.
That's August 19th.
Yes, August 19th. The Terminator skin is if you play within like the first week or so of the game. I don't know. I mean, it is weird that they're bringing in outside skins like that, but I think it does look cool. It kind of fits.
I mean, it fits the universe a little bit better than Run the Jewels.
Yeah.
I will say that. I wonder what their lines are going to be.
Yeah. I don't know. Probably stuff about Sarah Connor.
Whatever.
Gears Pop is available for pre-register now.
That was kind of, I mean, not that I care, but that was kind of like, really?
Yeah.
Just put it out.
Alright. We're going to come back and get into the escape mode in a bit, because I think there's a lot to break down in there. But before we do that, let's hop over to the Gears 5 website that just launched today. There's a few interesting things on there if you go and explore around that page. Speaking of exploring the page...
Wait, do you want to, like, talk about the Kate trailer first?
Oh, sure. What did you guys think of that Kate trailer?
I thought it was alright.
It was alright.
I thought it was actually a really cool trailer.
It was cool, but her face keeps changing. Her facial structure looked very different.
I mean, but it was like morphing or whatever, and the things kept... I thought it was really
cool.
cool.
I thought it was cool, but her face just looked different to me.
Yeah.
Like, more different than she already did.
I wasn't entirely sold on her facial animations.
Yeah?
At times, but, whatever. I'm not going to get hung up on that.
Yeah.
It was different and unique for Gears that we've seen.
Yeah. I don't think the choice of song was as good as it's been in past trailers.
No, they used 2 songs for the E3 thing,
Yeah.
and I didn't think either of them was really that great.
Like, yeah, especially the second one. I thought that was dumb. But usually, like, a Gears trailer will turn me on to music that I've never heard before that I actually like, and I'll go check it out.
Yeah.
I have no interest to do that for either of these songs this year.
Yeah. Alright, so hop back to the website now.
Sure. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, Jess and I were just looking at it, like, right before we started this video. On the Explore page near the bottom, there's some interesting things. 3-player campaign co-op. So, it sounds like the 3 of us might be able to play it all together.
That would be sweet!
That'd be cool.
It would be cool.
There's also another tab or section on here called Play as Jack. Play as Jack, your personal flying support bot that can protect allies and damage enemies. Perfect for players new to Gears.
Before we start recording, me and Chaps were wondering if that was the 3rd player or not.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if it's actually 2-player co-op, but then your 3rd person can come in and play as Jack.
Because they're advertising Jack as, like, perfect for players new to Gears.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I don't know. It kind of sounds like Jack is an option that you can have, like, if you're not comfortable playing the campaign, you can either play as a character or as Jack. That's kind of what I got out of it. I don't know I don't know what the 3rd character you could play as might be, so maybe Jack is the only option you've got.
There's a bunch of, like, cutscenes and stuff that are shown that it only shows 2 players. So.
Yeah.
You know what
the
else?
wording makes me think that it's like an option that you can, like an easy kind of option that you can play as, but I don't know. It could just be weird, odd wording.
Yeah.
This 3-player is really surprising to me because I could have sworn that some other time they said it was going to be like 2-person. I remember being disappointed when I heard it, so this surprises me.
And they announced that for Gears 4, but I think it was assumed for 5, but I don't think anyone like officially ever said it.
Maybe not, but I really swore that I heard someone say it.
It's also it's split screen co-op for 3 players, it sounds like, as well, which is interesting. There's a boot camp mode, new to Gears or just a little rusty. Boot camp is a fun way to learn the ropes, from the basics to advanced combat techniques.
Wasn't there a boot camp mode in Gears 4?
I mean, there's co-op versus AI.
That's multiplayer.
Oh, is
though.
that for multiplayer? Yeah. I thought there was like if you played earlier games, you just like automatically got
So Gears 3 had something, and I
graduated
think
from it.
Gears 2 also had a little something.
I remember Gears 3, yeah.
Okay,
Um,
maybe I'm thinking of the wrong game.
it's a visual showcase, so play every mode in 4K and HDR at a smooth 60 frames per second on Xbox One X. So,
Xbox One X.
yeah, I don't have an Xbox One X, so
Not yet.
no, I'm not getting one.
Oh, I'm just saying, I don't have one yet.
Oh. Tours of Duty rank up from new recruit to 4-star general
Duty.
in Gears Tour of Duty. Take on new and exciting challenges, earn awesome rewards, and show off your loot. I have no idea what that is.
They used the word loot.
Yeah. So, no idea what to expect from that.
That makes my loot clue tingle.
But I assume
We're gonna
that
cut
we'll be
that.
seeing more on it. So, let's see. Then I guess we have like the website has a bunch of cool like never before seen screenshots on it. So,
Yeah.
you can
Get you
check that
thinking.
out. I guess we can hop over to Escape,
Yeah, let's talk about that.
which we saw the trailer for it during the E3 thing. I've also seen like a couple 10-second clips of footage from people posting online because it's available like at Microsoft stores. And then after we finish recording this, there's going to be a stream where they're showing it off before a broadcast. So I'm excited to go check that out. But I'm going to bring open my Reddit thread I made highlighting all the info from from this, which I will have linked below.
I'm a big time Reddit guy now.
I'm going to have the Reddit thread linked below, but I just took notes in here so I know what to talk about for Escape. Escape is a 3-player co-op mode that is class-based, where it seems like it's horde in a bunch of smaller rooms, and it's a time segment in each room, and you run from room to room. Between rooms, there's a safe room, which acts as where you can sort of take a break, restock ammo, find some weapons, and they act as checkpoints. So if you fail a room, you just go back to the previous safe room, and then you can continue. There's mutators, which is really cool. I assume that means they're going to bring them into standard horde and campaign as well, which people have really been asking for. And it's playable at Microsoft stores for the next couple days if there's one near you. Or it's only 15 Microsoft stores, so the one near me unfortunately doesn't have it. Schwartz, I don't think there's one near you. Jess, I'm not sure about you.
There's not one near me that I'm gonna go to.
Fantastic. There's a bunch of other details that I've gotten from just looking at some of the gameplay, but what was your guys' first impressions of Escape?
It looked cool. It's different. It looked. I'm curious to see how long it'll take. Not necessarily like that, but like 50 waves of horde is a while.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how long this kind of game mode is, and also didn't we see the female character? I can't remember her name right now. Have like a lightning kind of.
Yeah, like a knife. That was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So there's abilities. One of them can replenish ammo. One of them has
Okay.
a shield type thing, and one of them has a lightning knife thing. I think it lasts for 5 seconds or something like that. It's a lot like the Arc Hunter from Destiny 1. Maybe Destiny 2. I haven't played that, so I don't know.
The whole kind of setup of that, of like the different rooms that you have to get through, it reminds me of that.
Prison of Elders.
Yeah, Prison of Elders. That's the one
Yeah.
from Destiny 1.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's going to. I mean, it sounds like it could be interesting, but I think they would have to like introduce interesting mechanics into each room to like keep it from just kind of feeling samey after a while. And I don't know where they're going with this new game, but I can't think of any like mechanics from old like previous Gears games that would keep it interesting. And I don't know.
I mean, so
I really don't know enough about it to like pass that kind of judgment on it yet.
they're adding mutators and modifiers that are going to affect the rooms, so that could be something. But when I was running through my list, one thing I left off accidentally that is a really big aspect is you can create your own scenarios for this, and you
Yeah,
can
that
share
sounds
them
pretty
and
cool.
have other people do them. That is, I mean,
I
so
hope that it's like a really kind of in-depth world editor, almost like a Forge mode, hopefully,
yeah, it's like a lot of people wanted
that you can
Forge.
like really do your own thing with it.
So if you go to the gears5.com/explore, you can see a map builder picture, which is Baird in his lab coat, and it looks like maybe it's just a bunch of different blocks of room segments that you can place together in certain orders. I don't know. If it is like full-fledged support, then that would give some hope that maybe you could create some custom multiplayer maps in like a Forge type
That would be
thing.
cool. Hmm.
I don't know what to expect. That picture just reminds me of Fortnite though, because he's like holding out a
Oh
blueprint
yeah.
type thing. Um, yeah, I'm super pumped for Escape, especially being like the three of us play together a lot. So, and it's a 3-person thing. So it's
I know we won't have to find people if we're all available.
yeah, it's gonna be dope. um, let's see. So, they showed off a new weapon in the trailer as well, which I don't really know what to think of it. It's interesting.
I don't
Yeah. I mean, it looks like it shoots things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a stuff.
It looks like it shoots things.
I think it's a gun of some sort.
Yeah, it seems like a gun, probably. So, some other things I saw just by watching some of the footage is this one I don't know how I feel about. You know when you take damage, your omen fills up? In
Yeah.
this game, it's now basically reversed, where it's like Call of Duty, where the red starts on the outside of your screen and comes in. Which, I mean, it's nice because it doesn't really block your view as much, but at the same time, like, Gears. Gears has the omen that fills up, and like,
They're doing things differently. They're taking risks, chaps.
yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. One thing I do kind of like, but I'm not really sure the full mechanics of it right now, is at least in Escape, and I assume it's going to be in Horde campaign and maybe multiplayer. They have damage value pop-ups next to the enemies when you shoot them. Sort of like, what are some games that we've played that does it? Like The Division, I know did that.
I know Darksiders does it, but it's not a shooty game.
Yeah, but like, so the damage thing starts stacking up to like tell you how much damage you've done. And I think it changes color or something like that. I think that's pretty cool. I don't remember if there's any reticle changes, like hit marker type things. Oh, and that feature is able to be disabled if you don't like it. So that's cool.
That's cool.
Do you guys have any other thoughts on Escape?
I'm curious what the enemies are going to be. I'm sure they'll have new ones that we'll see in campaign, but
Yeah.
I am curious. Oh, and if y'all didn't notice, you guys should read the Hivebusters comic. It's okay, but it'll help you introduce yourself to this Escape, because those characters in the comics are the introduction to those characters in the game.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's...
Me neither.
Speaking of characters,
I will say though,
Oh, go ahead.
the mutton chops guy looks exactly like the Rent is Too Damn High party guy. I'm just saying. Like, if he was younger, you know, without the gray in his beard.
Yeah.
So speaking of characters, there was what's his name? Was it Burnout? Or no, Embry? Not Burnout.
Yeah.
It was Embry.
Oh, yeah.
Posted an image where he thinks, I'm not sure about this, he thinks it's Paddock in the character selection screen.
He took a screenshot of the character selection screen in Escape, and one of them was an older gentleman with some scarring on his side.
So it may have been Paddock. That'd be cool. I know a lot of people have wanted to play as Paddock.
It could be, but, you know, he'd be pretty old by now.
Yeah. Um, so the
Who
general,
says it's canonical though?
yeah, the general reception for E3 has been pretty negative from what I've seen on Twitter and on Reddit. And I haven't gone on the forums yet, but I assume it's negative there as well.
I mean, what is it negative on the forums?
Like, a lot of people are negative because they didn't show gameplay and they didn't show more campaign stuff. And my response to that is, one, we're about to see gameplay in 30 minutes from the time that we're recording this. And I've seen like over the shoulder footage from people recording at Microsoft stores. And if you live near a Microsoft store, you can actually play, so you don't really need that footage. And for the campaign stuff, like, that was one of my big gripes with Gears 4 is that they showed too much. Like, the Kate thing that they showed has me interested, but it didn't actually show the story, which I'm really grateful for.
He's so grateful.
I'm grateful. But, like...
Yeah, I do commend them for avoiding the kind of spoiler dump that they had for Gears 4 marketing.
And my prediction pretty much came true with the, like, alright, they're gonna show something and use that for their marketing until the multiplayer beta. So they're gonna be showing off Escape and stuff until multiplayer. Then they're gonna be talking about multiplayer. And then in August, they're gonna show off Horde and talk about that. And then in September is when they'll start talking about campaign a bit. And that's, like, right when it's launching. So it sounds like they're doing a really good job of, like, spacing out that marketing into segments and going deep into each category and not having a ton of spoilers for campaign. That is awesome. I'm super grateful for that.
Hashtag grateful.
I don't. What my only problem is like what they did show. I don't really feel like I got the hype train going for me. I mean, if I was on the fence about getting Gears 5, I don't think this would convince me one way or the other to like jump on board at this point.
That is a good point. Like, especially not showing gameplay in the trailer or in the press conference. They couldn't really show off too much, and they didn't show much that would get people who aren't fans of the series already really interested in it. It has me really hyped just because Escape looks awesome. The whole 3-player thing and the, like, create your own and share it thing is really cool. I'm super excited for that. But yeah, I guess they didn't really show too much to get other people coming in.
Well, hopefully, the multiplayer with E-League and Gamescom, you said?
Yeah.
For Horde? Also, I just want to point out that they announced that the multiplayer beta there was going to be a beta in July, so with the September 10th release date, it's not really going to do a whole lot.
No, it's not.
And
maybe a huge day one patch.
Didn't Dana tweet something too?
You can go look for that.
About an alpha or something?
Oh, that'd be interesting. Try to look for that. The other thing I'm going to bring up is they announced that I believe it's 60 more skins, a combination of weapon skins and characters, are going to be transferring to Gears 5. They showed off an image of it. Actually, I'm going to try and pull that up. I think it's just like the Gilded ROM Challenge, and it starts tomorrow, I believe.
Oh, really? This tweet that I saw was technical test begins July 17th, but...
Yeah, that's the beta.
Okay. Oh, okay.
We're calling it tech test. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What?
What is this? I don't know if I'm looking at Photoshop images or fake stuff.
Okay. Well, the thing I was saying, I can't find the image, but I'll put it up on screen for this, is there's more characters, basically along the lines of the Gilded ROM Challenge, but for some other characters.
Is that the Kate Marcus JD?
Maybe.
Is that... Okay, because I'm looking at that.
And there's also...
I just sent it to you, by the way.
One of them...
saying they're going to put...
Oh, go ahead, Schwartz.
Are they going to put more challenges in Gears 4 for you to do to unlock his characters?
Yeah,
or is it like...
Yeah, it's Gears...
They're just bringing...
Gears 4. Like, the challenges are going to be in Gears 4. You complete them, you earn it in Gears
Yeah.
4, and it carries to Gears 5.
Okay.
But yes,
I didn't know if they were just going to bring characters who are already in Gears 4 just straight over to Gears 5.
but yes, just that image that you're looking at.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, they look like gilded things, but one...
Oh, no, that's real.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is real. But one really stands out as different than the others.
Yeah. Oh, that's why I thought it was fake.
It's Kate wearing an esports hat and an esports hoodie.
Yeah.
Which is...
Link that shit.
Yeah, Jess,
I don't even know what you guys are looking
can you
at.
send it to him?
Yeah. I'm just going to send you the what's up, Schwartz.
Okie dokie.
You just scroll down towards the bottom.
Let's see. Is there anything else that was announced today? I mean, it seems like there's so much, and we've covered most of it. I don't want this video to go on for too long.
No, I think that's pretty much our initial stuff. There's going to be so much that we're going to sift through in the next week or so, and
Yeah.
next couple days, really.
Overall, I thought
I was
it went...
pleased with it.
Yeah, I'm really hyped. I sound really hyped, don't I?
I mean, as hyped as we're going to get.
No, I mean, like, I thought it went really well. I really liked the way they handled things. To Schwartz's point, yeah, maybe it's not bringing in that many new players, but for those of us who already like Gears, I thought they did a fantastic job. So good job, Coalition, on that.
Yeah.
Jess, you said you liked it. Schwartz, final thoughts?
I liked it.
All right.
It was alright. You know, nothing terrible.
Yep. All right. Well, we will probably be doing more panel type discussions like this in the future. So, and then we'll definitely be doing some Gears 5 videos as Gears 5 starts coming out. So,
Oh, yeah.
catch you guys later. Thanks for watching,
See ya.
and see you.
Bye.